Hey, what's going on everybody? Craig here from Video Juice. Welcome back. We are here with another episode of Supernatural. We're on episode 7. Last time on Supernatural we had the awesome return of Eileen. Unbelievable. Someone in the comments said I was talking about Eileen's death. I remember being disappointed with Eileen's death. Off the top of my head I was thinking that excuse me, that it was an off-screen death. Someone in the comments said, reminded me that it wasn't. I remember she was attacked viciously by a hellhound. Now, I remember that she was attacked by a hellhound, but I couldn't remember if they showed it or not. I remember it being at the start of an episode, but I remember now they showed it and all that. But it was very abrupt and kind of came out of nowhere and was kind of a shit way to end Eileen, you know? So it's cool that she's back. The way that they got her back was cool. I still would check that spell again. The witch said it was a one-time spell. I would check it again just to be safe. And then on the flip side, we had Cass fighted Jin, and he's apparently getting back into the fight now. Whether that's him getting back into the fight on his own or going back to the brothers as kind of a new man, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping. I would be okay with both. As I said last time, I like Cass being on his own. I like seeing him showcase his skills that he's built up over the course of the show with the Winchesters and doing the little stints on his own. I like seeing him showcase them, and he does it occasionally, every now and again, you know. But I still want him to make up with Dean and the boys. I don't know why he has a thing with Sam. I still want him to make up with them, you know. I feel like because I was thinking about this between episodes when I was editing the other episode out, because I was talking about Cass could be a factor in kind of getting Dean back, you know, sorting Dean's head out and giving him a little bit of hope again. But in thinking about that, I feel like the more logical way of getting Dean back in the game and giving him hope again would be Jack coming back, right? And I've been saying it all season that Jack could come back in the mid-season finale, or he could pop up at the end of this episode and then as like a teaser going into the mid-season finale, or if they wanted to do it, they could have him pop up at the end of the mid-season finale as the cliffhanger to leave us before we come for the gap, you know? Obviously, we don't have a gap now because I was behind, but so I don't have to wait that long, thankfully. But I feel like Jack coming back, because Jack coming back would kind of be a fuck you to God, you know? God got rid of him. He got him off the board because he was a threat to him, supposedly, right? So Jack coming back would be a fuck you to God and his plan, and the fact that God is apparently directing everything, you know? He's the one that's orchestrating everything. So that could give Dean hope that maybe God is not all-powerful. God is not the one that can control them all the time, and that they can break free and defeat him. So that'd be my guess now. Cass would still probably play a bit of a role in it, but I feel like Jack coming back could be the big kind of kick for Dean. I've been rambling. Loved the episode. Really excited for this episode. Let's check it out. Oh, also, I hope Eileen sticks around. That's something I said last episode as well. I really hope she sticks around and doesn't... I would like her to be on the board now again, you know, properly in the game. It'd be pretty cool. I've also got tea again. I had no tea last episode. Wasn't the same. Can't have an episode of Supernatural without a mug of tea. Oh!
Angela?
The fucking car just disappeared. She's hooked up to the... Oh, she's being drained. Is someone just sucking on it on the other side? They are, right? Oh, that thing looked gross. My friend was raptured while I was drunk. What a headline.
It's never enough food. Hey.
Hey.
Yes, he's sticking around.
Mostly. We have eggs, pancakes, bacon.
Oh,
Disappearance? I wouldn't go that far.
No, why not?
Well, for one, Angela's car is gone. Cars don't usually disappear.
Oh,
unless
they
they've
think-
been driven somewhere.
Okay, so you think what?
they think she's
That
just
girl
left.
wasn't taken. She left on her own. Oh, they don't know what they missed. I could have been the next Denzel.
Dean's face.
All right.
You could give showbiz a shot for yourself. You got the look.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I love it. I love it. Swayzes. Nice.
Ain't a party if everyone's on their phone.
Hell yeah. Dean's into it.
Looking for someone.
Thank you.
Nice. Oh! Fucking from Angel. Leslie from Angel. Fuck, man, I haven't seen him in anything in ages.
Why don't we do something fun?
Yeah. Ideas?
I mean, a few.
Fuck yeah. Oh no, Cass.
Sam.
Yeah. Cass, the worst timing.
Man.
I thought you were.
Dad? Yeah, I got better.
One-time thing.
There may be some of you inside Chuck.
Ew.
Ew. Lindsay is his name, not Leslie. Lindsay
He died.
from Angel. Man, I fucking loved Angel.
13 years.
You remember that cult thing we did in Arizona?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
What happened in
One
Arizona?
more case after that, right around here. And I decided that wasn't the life for me anymore.
You got out?
I scrounged up what I could, and I bought this joint.
You got out. Nice.
Living the dream.
Sam, are you okay?
Yeah. Just,
Oh, something's happening. Oh!
Sam!
Shit, man. Is that God hitting back or something?
If you don't help me tonight, I will find you and burn you alive.
Oh, man.
My, how your negotiation skills have improved. That's good.
It's Angela, Lee. She's in here all the time.
Wait. There's a girl that doesn't drink that much,
That's the one.
but her friend
Like a fish.
is like a fish.
What?
What are you doing, man?
What?
You
He knows
chasing some
something.
horses, huh? I thought you'd be on to something bigger by now, like the Loch Ness Monster.
Bigfoot. Trust me,
He fought them all.
bigger doesn't always equal better. It's been a rough decade, Lee. That's a conversation for a different time. Because this right here, this is all right.
Well, I'm glad you approved.
Does he have someone
There's nothing you can't have.
who got turned into that thing?
Come on, who's gonna kill the bad guys?
Somebody else.
I don't know. He's definitely suspicious.
You know how many lives you think you saved, huh? Hundreds? Thousands?
Millions.
You deserve a break, bro.
Hell yeah. Woo!
I think you fellas have had enough.
Oh, they're gonna fight together.
Time to leave.
I think we'll stay a while.
Oh, I was hoping we get to see it. Oh, we still might.
Still got it.
Damn it. You just got a broken window now.
Small thing.
What is it?
Sam is dying.
Small thing. dick.
Look, I'll check the scrapyard, okay? You take the lake.
Oh,
He's sus as fuck. Fuck. Fully drained, right?
Couldn't leave well enough alone, could you?
Yeah.
You're not complete.
Oh,
You're not at full strength.
he's seeing all of Chuck's stuff.
I made it worse.
Fuck.
said he could die.
Will die, and soon.
You can't leave this world. Not
This
without my help.
dickhead better die after this now.
Nels is gone.
This is gonna help him in the end, though.
Or I kill you.
Kill me. He dies. You can open a door to Death's library. You will find it and give it to me. And
No.
that's
The
the
key to Death's library.
And
Ho ho ho.
A friend, Bobby, he's been watching her. One word from me, and well, you know what happens.
Yes.
Fix Sam. Now. Now.
And then kill that bitch.
Allah.
He doesn't deserve to fucking live.
I know.
He's a little fucking weasel.
As long as you feed it, it gives you money. It gives you health. Everything you dreamed of.
And so what? It just costs innocent lives?
What?
Dean, you and I both.
Can't you just pull the tube? That thing looks nasty. Oh. Is it gonna bust out? Oh, that's busting out. He's hungry. I'd love for Dean to just walk up with a head and just throw the head out. Yes, I fucking knew it.
God bless Texas.
God bless Texas.
You just walk out that door.
No. No, I don't think he will.
I can't do that.
You want a shot at the title?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh. Oh, chair off the back. Oh. Oh, he's getting got. Yeah.
Why do you care so much, Dean?
Because he has to.
Because someone has to.
Come on.
Good.
I need it.
That's good.
I need it. Do it.
Yeah.
Make up.
Good.
Oh, I was hoping he'd stop him.
I think we can beat God.
Don't end. Damn it. I'm never gonna get right Cass and Dean making up. I have to say, I really, really enjoyed this episode. Like, I really liked it. It was one of my favourite of this season so far. Like, smaller in scale, but great for the characters, you know, especially Dean. And I loved, I don't know the actor's name, I can't remember, it's been so long since I've watched Angel, but he played Lindsay in Angel. I think his name is Christian something, I don't know. But I love him. Great to see him in something again. I haven't seen him in anything in ages. I loved it. I loved all of this episode. The only thing I was disappointed about was that we didn't get more info on the monster. You know, the monster seemed really interesting to me, and I mean, it's fine. It makes sense. We didn't need to know more about the monster, but from what little bit we knew, I was like, "Fuck, that's cool." Like, that's really cool. That would be the only thing I would not fault the episode, but that's the only thing I kind of wanted from the episode more. I like cool to see Sergei again. He's such a prick. You know, he's such a prick. I knew he was going to backstab him. I knew he was going to backstab him. I knew he was going to be like, Sam is dying, do this for me. I didn't expect Cass to predict that and have a backup plan. You know, that was really good, having Bobby go after the woman. That was fucking cool. I like this new Cass. I love this new Cass. This fucking badass, awesome Cass. Even without his powers, you know, I feel like that's what last episode was making him, you know. It's good the same way this episode is making Dean kind of a course correcting Dean, I should say, you know. They're getting him back on track. The duet was fucking kick ass. I love it. I loved it. I loved everything about this episode, man. I really did. So did we know that there was a key to Death's library before? I don't remember that, because the guy only knew about it, or it was only brought up because he was introduced to the Men of Letters bunker. So that's cool. That could play, if that's down there, that could play a role going forward. Could that be what they do next episode? And maybe they find Jack there or something? I don't know. My theory about Jack popping up next episode is obviously true. He has to pop back up next episode, right? That would be a perfect way, or a perfect way to end next episode, you know, for the break for the mid-season finale, if they were going to go that route. I feel like that would be a good way to end the episode. I can't wait to see it, because they said that the top of it was shaped like or the handle of it was shaped like a skeleton or something, like bones. It's going to be cool. Yeah, going back to just another, it's not a disappointment to the episode, but it was like the only other thing I could fault the episode for was that, for me, and I should have said it throughout the episode, but as soon as Lindsay, as soon as he was there, I was like, okay, it's him, right? It has to be him, because they have a good, decent actor for this role, and it can't just be because it's one of Dean's old hunting buddies, you know, one of Dean's old friends. It has to be him. And I was kind of in denial for a while, because the sheriff at the start was kind of a bit sus as well, you know. But I was like, it has to be him. You know, they have this big actor in this role. It has to lead back to him. So it wasn't that much of a surprise, you know. But it didn't detract from fuck. It didn't detract from the episode that much. Yeah, I said about the monster already. It's cool. It gave money and wealth money and health if you fed it. It's like a leprechaun and the leprechaun's pot of gold all in one. Obviously you have to feed it though. Yeah, I liked it. I liked the story with I didn't catch his name in the episode, so I'm going to call him Lindsay. I loved the story with him and seeing this hunter that kind of got corrupted, you know. And it was the reason he got out of the game as well. It's mad. It's a really interesting story. Yeah, and it shows the two of them were the same, you know, and then just different branches went off. It's cool. Dean needed this episode. He needed this episode to get back in the game. It was a really good Dean episode. The second they split him up, I was like, fuck, right. This is going to be a good Dean episode. But I didn't know where they were going to go with Dean for this episode, but I loved every second of it. And the Sam stuff was good. The Sam and Eileen stuff was good. They got cock-blocked by Cass, which sucked, you know. But I'm for that. I'm for that relationship. I hope it blossoms. I think that would be a good end game. You know, if we're going to get... I like, realistically, I want the boys. I want the two of them to make it out, and Cass. I don't know if we will. You know, that seems like too perfect. But if Sam is going to make it out, I hope Eileen makes it out with him, and that could be their goal, you know, is the two of them out together. That'd be cool. Yeah, I just don't know if we're going to make it out with all of them. It would be too perfect for all of them to make it out, you know, and I don't feel like we're going to have a perfect ending. I feel like it's going to be a bittersweet ending. So, we can hope, though. We can hope. The sheriff, I mentioned him already. The sheriff was cool. I enjoyed the sheriff at the start. Kind of flirting with Dean a little bit. Earl Denzel. I expected him to pop back up again. At first glance, when he first came in, I was like, okay, he's a bit sus. He could be play into the story a bit more. He could be a suspect for the story they're doing, but he was just one and done. He's good. I like like just weird little characters like that just pop up for a scene. It's cool. And the line about Lindsay said to him, "You can't just lip sync Eye of the Tiger." Great little meta thing. One of my favorite early Supernatural moments. When they tacked it onto the end of one of the episodes, and he's just there and he starts playing his leg on top of the Impala. So good. There's a nice little callback to that. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. It was a Monster of the Week episode, pretty much, but it was great for the characters as well. Like, it did progress the actual characters. And excuse me, and it got Dean back in the game a little bit. It got Cass back in the bunker. It got Cass and Sam and them working together. I feel like Dean wanted to say something to Cass at the end of the episode, but he didn't. So hopefully we get that soon. A little bit of like, it doesn't have to be a full on fucking. It doesn't have to be full on them making up, you know. But Dean has to acknowledge that he is not totally in the right, and it's not fully Cass's fault, you know. So hopefully we get that soon. I feel like we will, because I feel like they're building towards that. Yeah. So my I don't really have any predictions going into the mid-season finale. My only prediction, as I said, would be Jack popping up somewhere. If I had to guess, I would say at the end of the episode. I think they'll cap the episode with that, and then leave, like, obviously I won't have to wait, but for the people who did have to wait, they would leave them stew in the fact that Jack is back in whatever way they do it. Or he could just pop up at the start of the episode, and then, yeah, I don't know, would they do that? Because they still need something to linger, you know. They still need something to linger during the mid-season break. So I don't know. I definitely think we're going to see Jack next episode. I didn't expect it to take this long, but I like it. You know, I like it. I like the build up, even though there is no build up. You know, it's just a bit. It's like our like fucking hype is just building up for Jack to come back, because we know he's going to come back. You know, so I'm excited for that. I'm excited, and it will be in line if it, like, this sort of corrected Dean, but I've like Jack coming back will be the definitive thing that would be like, okay, you know. I talked about it at the start of the episode. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching again. We will be back in a few days with another reaction to Supernatural. Hit that like button. Let us know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. We have some social media links down below in the description as well. Check out them if you want to stay up to date with all things Video Juice. And we'll see you next time. Later.
Pull me from the ashes so I could soothe your frightened mind, and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away upon a tumbling wave.